Have you ever felt like you have big dreams but zero energy to make them happen? Do you keep saying, I'll do it later, but then it's the last minute and you're completely tired and stressed? You want to achieve your big goals, build a fulfilling life, and reach success. But instead, you're stuck watching short videos online, refreshing social media, or just lying in bed doing nothing. Why does this happen? It's simple. Your brain feels overwhelmed. When a task seems too big or too complicated, your brain says, "No, let's not suffer right now." It's designed to keep you comfortable, even if that comfort stops you from reaching your long-term goals. But here's the good news. You can trick your brain into taking action. Laziness isn't a permanent part of your personality. It's a pattern. And today, you are going to break that pattern. In this video, I will share 6 secret strategies that helped me take action without needing any motivation. So, let's begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to English Journey. I'm Celine, and on this channel, we help you grow personally while mastering English. We release new videos every day to help English learners like you improve your English skills and change your life for the better. If you're ready to learn and be inspired, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's powerful story, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to English Journey if you haven't already. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. In this video, you're going to discover practical ways to overcome lazy ambition and achieve your goals. Stick around until the end because I'll recap the main takeaways, and then we'll have a short quiz to test your understanding and help you remember what you've learned. You won't want to miss it. Let's explore how you can turn your laziness into a superpower and achieve your life and learning goals. Strategy 1. Fake it until you make it. The power of identity. Are you still saying things like, "I swear I'll start tomorrow"? That's common, but it's not helpful. You don't need more empty promises. You need to upgrade your mindset. Stop acting like someone who waits to feel like it before starting. Instead, say this: I am the kind of person who takes consistent action every day. This is an identity shift. When you start acting like the person you wish to be, your brain, even if it's a bit slow, eventually believes it. And once your brain believes this new version of you, everything starts to change. From now on, here's what you can say to yourself. I am the type of person who finishes what they start. I am someone who takes action daily. I am the kind of dedicated person who shows up no matter what. I am incredibly capable, and I achieve my goals effectively. I am not just capable. I am incredibly effective. Say these things even if they feel fake at first. Why? Because your brain doesn't know the difference between truth and repetition. If you keep telling yourself you're lazy, you will continue to be lazy. But if you tell yourself you are a diligent and capable individual, your brain will start to create habits that match that new identity. To make it real, it's not just about saying words. It's about feeling them. Imagine yourself as that person. What do they do? How do they feel when they work on their goals? Start small. Maybe you start by preparing your work materials out every night, even if you only plan to work for 5 minutes. The science behind it is that your brain learns through repetition and belief. When you consistently tell yourself you are a certain way and act in ways that align with that belief, your brain begins to rewire itself. This is called neuroplasticity. You are literally training your brain to become the person you want to be. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So, by repeatedly saying, I am a consistent action taker, and taking small actions, you are building the action taker muscle in your brain. Are you ready to trick your brain into believing you're an action machine? The next strategy is even simpler and can be used in just 5 seconds. Strategy 2. Do the 5-second rule. Just start. This is a trick almost anyone can do. It's called the 5-second rule. And no, it's not about eating food off the floor. I'm talking about a powerful technique to stop procrastinating and start doing. The moment you think about doing something useful, like working on a project, exercising, or finally tidying your home, you count down from 5 to 1, and then you just go. No thinking, no doubting, no saying maybe later. Just act before your brain has a chance to come up with its usual excuses and try to stop you. You don't need motivation. You need one simple command. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. This rule is about taking immediate action before your brain's comfort zone takes over. It creates a small window of opportunity to bypass procrastination. It's a simple, yet incredibly effective way to kickstart yourself into action. For example, if you need to make an important phone call, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dial. If you want to start a new hobby, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pick up the brush. The key is to act before your brain can create reasons to stop. Your brain's job is to protect you. Sometimes it sees new, difficult tasks as potential threats, leading to hesitation. The 5-second rule interrupts this hesitation loop. It's a quick burst of energy to overcome the initial inertia, like pushing a car to start rolling. Once it's moving, it's easier to keep going. Procrastination often comes from overthinking. We imagine all the difficulties and reasons not to start. The 5-second rule gives your logical, overthinking brain no time to respond. It's an automatic impulse to act, turning thinking into doing. Example: you need to start a challenging task. Instead of thinking about how long it will take, just say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. And open your document or begin the first physical step. The goal is just to begin, not to finish the whole task. But what if you start and then immediately lose motivation? Don't worry. The next strategy uses a clever psychological trick to make your brain want to finish. Strategy 3. Practice the Zeigarnik effect, the power of unfinished tasks. Are you waiting to feel like it before starting your work? Let's be real, that rarely happens. There's a psychological trick called the Zeigarnik effect that can help your procrastinating brain. Here's how it works. When you start something, even just for a minute, your brain feels a bit annoyed that it's unfinished. It keeps nagging you to go back and complete it. It's like your brain becomes your helpful parent, reminding you about an undone chore. So, instead of complaining about your lack of motivation, just start the task for a tiny amount of time, maybe 5 minutes. That's it. This tricks your brain into caring about it. Many people would rather wait for the perfect moment, but starting is the real secret. Think of your brain as a computer. When you open a program but don't close it, it stays in the background, using up some of your computer's memory. Similarly, an unfinished task creates an open loop in your mind. This open loop keeps the task active in your short-term memory, making it harder to forget and creating a mild tension that pushes you to return to it. For any lifelong learner or goal setter, this could mean reading a new book or article. Read just the first paragraph. Watching a video lesson on a new topic. Watch just the first 5 minutes. Practicing a new skill. Try just one small exercise. Reviewing a complex topic. Look at just one key concept. This small start creates that mental itch to finish. You'll find yourself thinking about that new skill, or that topic, or that project later, making it much easier to pick it up again and continue. This is much more effective than waiting for a large block of time or a burst of motivation that might never come. Example: want to write a report? Just open the document and write one sentence, even if it's not perfect. Want to learn a new programming language? Skim the first few lines of code. That small open loop in your brain will bother you until you go back and finish. And suddenly, you're actually doing work instead of doing nothing. But what about those days when you truly feel exhausted and just want to give up? The next strategy is your secret weapon for those tough moments. Strategy 4. Use a minimum effort system, your backup plan. Let's be honest for a moment. You will have days when you just want to stay in bed, feel sad, and scroll through social media, perhaps eating snacks directly from the bag. We all have those days. But here's the important part. You cannot let those difficult emotional days ruin everything. You still need to take action. Not like a superhero, but like someone who has a plan. This is where the minimum effort system comes in. It's your, I feel terrible, but I'm not going to ruin my future, backup plan. Here's how it works. You commit to just 15 to 30 minutes of focused work. That's all. No long sessions, just a small amount of effort to prevent total failure. Sit down, turn off your phone, open your materials, and do something. Anything that moves you forward, even by just 1%. I used a similar system without any special help or private tutors. It was just me, my desk, and a simple routine I followed even on days I wanted to cry. This simple system helped me achieve significant goals. This same idea can help you get amazing results while working much less than others. What does 15 to 30 minutes look like for a lifelong learner or professional? Reading one page of a book related to your goal. Listening to one short podcast episode on a new skill or topic. Writing 5 sentences for a personal project or a new language. Reviewing 10 new facts or concepts. Completing 5 small steps on a task. The power of consistency is immense. Even small, consistent efforts build momentum. Imagine you exercise for just 15 minutes on a day you feel very tired. You might not feel like a superhero, but you still did something. This prevents the feeling of, I failed today, so I'll just give up. It builds resilience and proves to yourself that you are capable of showing up, even on your worst days. This consistent action, even if minimal, prevents the all-or-nothing trap, where you either do a lot or do nothing at all. It's about maintaining a positive habit. This sounds great, but how do you make sure you actually start when even 15 minutes feels too much? The next tip is all about making the first step incredibly easy. Strategy 5. Make it too easy to fail. Clarity kills inaction. Do you often call yourself lazy? Perhaps you're not lazy. You're just confused about where to start. If you tell yourself, I need to start a new business, it sounds like a monumental task. Of course, your brain shuts down. So, here's what to do. Break down your task until it sounds so ridiculously easy that even a small child could do it. Start a new business becomes research one idea for 5 minutes. That's it. Start so small it feels like you are cheating. Why? Because clarity defeats inaction. The reason you feel stuck is often because you're looking at the whole mountain instead of just taking the first step. You wait for motivation, but it often doesn't come. So, trick your brain. Make the first step so simple that your brain can't find an excuse. And then, boom, you are in motion. 1 step turns into 2, and before you know it, you're actually making progress instead of wasting time. For general examples, instead of learn a new skill, try find one introductory video. Instead of organize my home, try put one item away. Instead of write a comprehensive plan, try open a new document and write the title. When a task feels huge, your brain sees it as a threat or a massive energy drain. It prefers to keep you safe and comfortable. By making the first step incredibly small, you reduce that mental resistance to almost 0. It's like convincing your brain that the task is so tiny, it's not even worth resisting. This eliminates the paralysis by analysis, the feeling of being stuck because you're thinking too much about where to begin. Once that tiny step is taken, the next small step becomes visible and easier. What if learning could actually be fun and feel less like work? The final strategy will change the way you think about growth forever. Strategy 6. Take action without feeling like you're working. Make growth enjoyable. What if you could actually make progress on your goals without feeling like you're forcing yourself? Yes, it's possible. And I'm not just making this up. Research shows that engaging with topics through enjoyable formats like videos and podcasts can actually boost your motivation and help your brain absorb information faster. It turns out your brain just wants the content to be presented in a way that doesn't feel like difficult work. Surprising, right? So, if you're trying to learn a new skill, don't just read dry textbooks. Find a YouTube channel that explains the topic in an entertaining way and let your brain soak it up. Listen to a podcast while you're cleaning your room. Ask an AI like ChatGPT to explain a topic to you as if you were 5 years old. Or, seriously, try to explain a new concept to someone else. This active teaching is a great way to deepen your understanding. Your brain doesn't care how you learn. It just wants to not suffer. Making your learning and growth enjoyable can make all the difference. Here are more ideas for lifelong learners. Movies and TV shows. Watch movies or TV series related to your interests. If you're learning about business, watch documentaries about entrepreneurs. If you love history, find historical dramas. Music. Listen to music that inspires you or relates to your learning. If you're learning a new language like English, listen to songs and try to understand the lyrics. Games. Play educational games, strategy games, or even video games that require critical thinking or language skills. Join online communities to engage with others who share your interests. Reading for pleasure. Don't just read professional documents. Find books, comics, or articles about topics you genuinely enjoy. If you love cooking, read new recipes. If you love sports, read sports news. This makes reading a pleasure, not a chore. Online communities or groups. Connect with people online who share your learning goals or interests. Join forums, social media groups, or virtual meetups. It's a real-life application of your skills and a great way to learn from others. Experiment to find what makes you excited to learn and grow. What keeps you engaged? The goal is to make personal development something you look forward to, not something you have to do. When you enjoy the process, consistency becomes natural, and your brain is much more open to absorbing new information. It shifts from feeling like a chore to feeling like a fun challenge or even a reward. So, you've learned these 6 powerful strategies. But how do you put them all together to create lasting change? Let's recap the key points. Recap and takeaways. To summarize, remember these key takeaways for being an ambitious but productive individual. 1. Identity shift. Change how you see yourself. Believe you are a disciplined and capable individual, and your actions will follow. 2. 5-second rule. When you think of a task, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and immediately start. Don't overthink it. 3. Zeigarnik effect. Begin tasks with a small, easy step. Your brain's natural desire to finish what's started will push you to continue. 4. Minimum effort system. On tough days, commit to just 15 to 30 minutes of focused work to maintain momentum and prevent falling behind. 5. Break it down. Make the first step of any task so simple it feels silly. Clarity overcomes inaction. 6. Enjoy learning. Find engaging ways to learn, like videos, podcasts, or teaching others. Make learning a pleasure, not a chore. These strategies are not about working harder. They're about working smarter and understanding how your brain works. If you found these tips helpful and are ready to apply them, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to English Journey for more content that empowers you to improve your English and your life. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss our daily videos. Quiz. Now, it's time for a quick quiz to help you remember these important lessons. Answer these questions in the comments section below. I can't wait to see your answers. Question 1. What is the main idea behind identity shift? Question 2. How many seconds are in the 5-second rule? Question 3. What is the Zeigarnik effect and how can it help you take action or achieve goals? Question 4. On your lazy days, how long should you commit to working or learning using the minimum effort system? Question 5. What happens when you break down a big task into a too easy to fail first step? Question 6. What are some ways to learn without feeling like you're studying? Take a moment to answer these questions in the comments. Sharing your answers helps you practice your English and remember the key ideas. Conclusion. Thank you so much for joining me today on English Journey. I truly believe that you are not lazy. You are ambitious. And with these tools, you can unlock your full potential. Remember, every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to your dreams. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. I'm Celine, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Goodbye for now.